What happens if you quit sugar for 30 days? Sounds simple, right? No sugar, no sweets, no desserts, no sugary drinks, just 30 days. But what really happens to your body and your mind when you actually do it? Let's talk about it in the most honest, simple, and real way possible. Because this is not just about weight loss. This is about cravings, energy, mood, focus, sleep, and something most people never expect until they try it themselves. So let's start from day 1. The first few days feel strange. You might think, it's just sugar, I can stop any time. But your brain doesn't agree. Suddenly, you start craving things you didn't even think about before. Chocolate feels necessary. Cold drinks feel like relief. Biscuits, sweets, candies, even sweet tea, everything starts calling your attention more than usual. And here's the truth. It's not your stomach asking for it. It's your brain. Because sugar doesn't just affect your taste, it affects your reward system. So in the beginning, you may feel low energy, a little restless, maybe even irritated for no clear reason. You might feel like something is missing all the time. And you might ask yourself, why did I even start this? But if you continue, something interesting begins to happen. By day 4 or 5, your body slowly starts adjusting. The cravings are still there, but they don't feel as powerful. They become quieter, less controlling. You start noticing something very important. Your energy stops behaving like a roller coaster. No sudden high, no sudden crash. Just a more steady, stable feeling throughout the day. And you might pause and think, wait, is this how normal people feel every day? Because before this, you were probably living on sugar spikes without even realizing it. Now let's talk about something surprising. Your taste begins to change. Food you normally eat starts tasting different. Fruits taste sweeter than before. Simple meals start feeling more satisfying. Even water starts feeling more refreshing. It's like your tongue and brain are waking up again after being numbed for years. And then comes week 2. This is where things start becoming clearer in your daily life. Your cravings are no longer controlling your thoughts all day. You stop thinking about sugar constantly. You don't feel that urgent need for something sweet after every meal. And something even deeper starts to shift. Your mind feels lighter. Have you ever noticed how after eating too much sugar, your brain feels slow, foggy, almost tired, like you can't focus properly? That feeling starts to reduce. You begin to feel more clear-headed, more focused, more present in your own life. And sometimes you might catch yourself thinking, is this how I was supposed to feel all along? Now let's talk about sleep, because this is something many people don't expect at all. After reducing sugar, your sleep slowly begins to improve. You fall asleep more easily. You wake up feeling a bit more refreshed, less heavy, less tired. And when your sleep improves, everything else starts to improve too. Your mood becomes more stable. You don't get irritated over small things as easily. You feel calmer, more balanced, more in control. But let's be honest for a moment. It's not all easy. Some days, cravings come back strongly, especially when you are stressed, tired, or emotionally drained. Because sugar is not just food for most people. It's comfortable. It's a reward. It's an escape. So when you remove it, you are not just removing sweetness, you are also removing a coping habit. And that can feel uncomfortable. You might ask yourself, if I'm stressed, what do I do now? And this is where something important starts to happen. You begin to learn a new way of handling emotions. You start replacing the habit instead of just removing it. Now let's move into week 3. This is where the transformation becomes more noticeable in real life. Your energy feels more stable than ever. No afternoon crashes, no sudden tiredness hitting you out of nowhere. You don't feel like snacking all the time anymore. Your body starts feeling more balanced overall. Even your appetite begins to regulate itself naturally. You start eating when you are actually hungry, not just bored or stressed. And here's something many people notice at this stage. Their skin starts improving. Less breakouts, less dullness, a more natural glow slowly appears. Why? Because sugar can increase inflammation in the body, and when that inflammation decreases, your skin often responds positively. Now take a moment and think about this. When was the last time you went a full day without thinking about sugar at all? For most people, the answer is rarely. But now, in week 3, you might notice entire hours passing without it even crossing your mind. That alone is a big shift. And then comes week 4, the final stretch. This is where everything starts feeling normal. No constant cravings, no emotional dependency on sweets, no automatic "I need sugar right now" moments. Instead, something new appears: control. And that feeling is powerful. Because for the first time, you are not reacting automatically anymore. You are choosing. You are aware. And you are in control. And slowly, you start realizing something very important. It was never just about sugar. It was about habit. It was about routine. It was about emotional patterns you never paid attention to. Stress sugar, tired sugar, bored sugar, happy sugar. Everything was connected in a loop you didn't notice. And now that loop is broken. You are not living on autopilot anymore. You are conscious of your choices. And that changes everything. Your energy stays more stable. Your mood feels calmer. Your focus becomes sharper. And your body feels lighter in a very natural way. Not dramatic, not extreme, just steady and real. And then a deeper question starts coming to your mind. If I feel this good without sugar, why was I eating so much of it before? And that question can be uncomfortable, but also very powerful, because it makes you reflect on how normal sugar has become in daily life. Now let's go deeper. What actually changes inside you after 30 days? It's not just physical changes, it's mental rewiring. You start breaking the automatic connection between stress and sugar. You start understanding cravings instead of blindly following them. You start noticing your emotional patterns clearly, like how boredom leads to snacking, how stress leads to sweets, how tiredness leads to cravings. And once you see these patterns clearly, you cannot ignore them anymore. That awareness alone is powerful enough to change your lifestyle. Now let's be clear. Does this mean sugar is completely bad forever? No, that's not the message. The message is control, because when sugar controls you, it quietly controls your habits, your mood, and your energy. But when you control sugar, it becomes just another choice, not a need, not a habit you depend on, just something you enjoy sometimes. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more simple, powerful, and real health insights like this. Because sometimes, small changes are enough to completely transform your life.